What if you could start feeling abundant right now, today, before anything in your life changes? In this episode, I will share 3 powerful habits that help me move from fear and scarcity to peace and prosperity. These practices open your heart, shift your energy, and the best thing, they are the kind of habits that are really fun and that make your day feel just lovely and magical. So let's begin with the first one. Turn scarcity into abundance. You know that feeling when you wake up in the morning already worried? About money, about time, about the future? I know exactly because I used to live like this for years. Always anxious and always saving for just in case, always afraid that the good things are going to run out. But here's what I've learned. Life will always mirror what you believe about it. It's going to bring you the exact reality that matches who you really believe that you are and what do you really expect that will happen to you. And when you change, your reality will change too. If you believe there's never enough, you will always find proof of it. When you start believing that life can actually support you, you will begin to notice small, almost magical ways it actually does. The biggest mistake we make is waiting to feel abundant, telling ourselves, I will feel abundant when I have X amount of money. I will feel peaceful when I have more stability. I will feel great when I have more time, but that's completely backwards. You have to start feeling abundant right now as it is, so the abundance has somewhere to land. Because here's the thing, we don't chase the money, we don't chase the success for the thing itself. We chase the feeling we believe it will bring. Freedom, peace, security, joy, spaciousness, and those feelings, we can actually create them right now. Abundance is not about numbers, it's about the feeling inside of you. The feeling you embody, the space you give yourself to breathe, to feel, to enjoy, all the things that you already have. So start practicing what I call little rituals of abundance. They are the small things that whisper, I already have more than enough. What are they for you? I feel abundant when my home is clean, uncluttered, everything is in its place, or when I can just have my coffee and not have to rush anywhere and I can just relax on the balcony and read for hours. That is pure abundance and pure bliss for me. One simple thing that always makes me feel abundant, prosperous and wealthy is when I buy myself a beautiful bouquet of fresh cut flowers, or when I do something a little decadent, like having a dessert in my favorite cafe, or going to a bookshop and browsing for hours, just immersing myself in all this abundance of books, of stories that they carry. I always find it quite magical, and I love smelling new books. They are delightful, aren't they? For me, abundance is a sense of comfort, and I get the sense of comfort when I can have a long hot shower and I know that the water is not going to run out, or wearing very nice, comfortable, loose-fitting clothes made of natural fabrics. This is the funny thing. Before, I used to wear designer clothes. Technically, they were the synonym of wealth, but they never made me feel abundant or wealthy. This is when I really started connecting with it and discovering that abundance is hardly about money. It's about how I feel in myself. So if your financial situation is uncertain right now, start focusing on what do you already have that gives you that feeling of prosperity. Each of these rituals tells your nervous system, I'm safe, I have more than enough, I can relax right now. And when you relax, your whole energy changes. You stop shrinking in fear and you start expanding into possibility. Because abundance doesn't wait for perfect conditions. It begins the moment you decide to see what's already here. Stop controlling and start trusting. When life feels unsafe, our natural reaction is to try to control everything, to fix, to predict, to worry our way into safety. I used to live like that too, constantly planning, overthinking, imagining the worst-case scenarios as if fear could protect me. But here's the thing, control really doesn't create safety. Trust does. Now, when things are uncertain, I still take action. I make that call, send that email, fill out that form. I do what I can and I do what has to be done. But then, when I've done my part, I let go. I literally say, Dear God, dear universe, thank you for taking this from me. Please guide me towards my highest good. And then I come back to the present moment because here, now, all my needs are met. I'm safe. I have my beautiful food, I have clean air, clean water, and my healthy body that carries me through the day. Then I looked out the window or I go for a walk. The limitless sky, the ocean, the trees, all this beautiful nature. I see infinite abundance. And nature doesn't rush, doesn't worry, doesn't control. It just follows the natural rhythm and trusts. When my mind starts spinning and worrying, I remind myself, forget the how and focus on the now. Every time I do this, something softens inside me. My nervous system calms, my creativity wakes up again. I start seeing possibilities instead of problems. When you stop fearing the unknown, you really create space for miracles. And from that calm, trusting energy, you can start dreaming again. As a child, I used to close my eyes and imagine that I could fly. I really didn't need a proof. The feeling itself was so amazing that it always made me feel limitless. That's abundance. When you imagine your ideal life with joy, with excitement, your mind starts to believe it's true. It's not waiting for life to prove it to you. It's choosing to feel it first. When you start dreaming from joy, your energy changes. You start taking small, inspired actions, and these actions will shape your new reality. So, take a deep breath, relax the grip, and let life surprise you. And the third very powerful habit is to practice gratitude and generosity. When we are afraid, we shrink and we hoard everything, kindness, love, money. We tell ourselves, I will be generous, I will be grateful when I have more. But that mindset keeps us stuck in not enough. True abundance really begins when we notice what's already good in our life. This made a huge change for me. I do a proper gratitude journaling, but you don't have to do that if that sounds like a lot. Each day, write down 3 things that you are grateful for in your life today. They can be super small things. I always feel grateful when I wake up after a good night's sleep. I'm grateful that I wake up healthy. I'm grateful that I can have my morning coffee and watch the sunrise. The more you notice what's working and what's good in your life right now, the more good things you will notice. And that is the best. I always think of gratitude as like the door opener. Gratitude opens the door and then generosity keeps it open. Because abundance isn't about just having more. It's feeling that you have more than enough today to actually share and give. And sharing really creates a beautiful flow. Ask yourself, what can I share? What can I give today? And it doesn't have to be anything big, and it really doesn't have to be money. Offer a smile and really mean it. Send a quick text to a friend and wish her a beautiful day. Compliment someone sincerely. Every small act of generosity expands your world. It tells life, I'm open, and openness is magnetic. Because when you give from a genuine warmth, you tell the universe, I already have more than enough, so I can share. And the universe will respond, yes you do, and will provide you with more. Gratitude and generosity are 2 sides of the same coin. One helps you see the abundance, and the other one helps you become it. And that's the real secret. Abundance isn't something you chase. It's something you practice through appreciation and giving, moment by moment. Abundance isn't a finishing line that you cross when you finally make it. It's how you move through life with grace, gratitude, and trust that you are already supported. Wealth isn't just money. It's time, it's peace, it's freedom to breathe and enjoy your day. Every time you choose gratitude over fear, surrender over control, and trust over worry, you are already rich. Make a beautiful coffee, have that decadent dessert, look around and whisper to yourself, I already live an abundant life. Because you do. And the more you believe it, the more it becomes true. If this spoke to you, watch my video on self-love. That's where real abundance begins. I'm linking it here below. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe because we are just getting started on this journey from fear to freedom. Thank you so much for being here, and I wish you a wonderful day.